Bienvenue, ici War Survivor Crazy Gas qui s'adresse à tout le monde. C'est parti pour la suite de NBA de K26 sur PS5.
MP's going to surprise a lot of people, man. He did a really good job going to baseball.
Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. On our sideline reporting tonight, Allie LaForce. And the injury report for both teams, players who will not be available tonight.
And here early in the season, these two teams trying to overcome the injuries and hopefully get healthier down the stretch.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. The post pairing, Johnson along with Porzingis. Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Young. And it's Krejci in at the 3 spot. And for the Nets, we've got Nicholas Claxton. MP out there with Thomas. And it's Clowney in at the 4 spot. And we talk about experimenting with lineups early on, DB. What are some examples of that?
Well, you can have two extremes, right, in the modern NBA. Most teams need some sort of small ball lineup that they finish with, but we are also increasingly starting to see teams play with multiple bigs on the floor. You have to be able to have multiple tools in your toolbox.
And so it's the Nets getting on the board first. Pass to Krejci. Back to Young, from the arc. Brooklyn with the rebound. Coming into this, having notched to win against the Rockets in their last game.
Yeah, they were able to maintain focus in a hostile environment, and that led to taking shots that made sense.
Well, I'm sure they're still enjoying that one. You love going into a tough building, tough place to play, and shooting the lights out. Nothing like silencing the crowd.
Here's Johnson, following the basket by MP. They get it back. Another shot. And Young with the nice bucket inside.
Nice job capitalizing down there. Young good at probing inside and finding some space.
And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Thanks, guys. No doubt that a healthy Kristaps Porzingis is still a unicorn for what he can bring to a team. When Atlanta pulled the trigger to bring him in, they envisioned him stretching the floor, and Porzingis has opened up about recovering from the illness that sidelined him during the 2025 NBA playoffs. Guys, the Hawks are hoping he can be the player that helps get them back into the postseason. Their entire 2025-26 regular season hinges on KP.
He is a big factor. All right, Johns, thanks for the update. Shots good from Young.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
To the right side. Here's MP. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. And it's 8 points for MP.
Gets the ball inside and gets it done. Nice work by MP.
Pass to Krejci. Porzingis high post. Hung outside. Puts up a three. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
He's been on a nice little run in this first quarter. He is laser focused.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Jordy Fernandez and I got a chance to talk for a bit. He knows they're in for a tough matchup against Trae Young. Coach told me Trae is an offensive savant, but we have to find a way to disrupt his game. We're going to throw some length at him, pick him up once he crosses half court, and count him on every possession. Back to you guys.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. So it's Atlanta now, following the three-pointer by Brooklyn. That one goes. Count it.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Here's MP. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
You know, Doris, whenever Cam Thomas gets the ball, you expect him to shoot it.
You do, Kevin. There's certain guys in the league that always have the green light, and Cam Thomas, one of those guys. This guy legitimately, on a nightly basis, can put up huge scoring numbers.
Thomas. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
That's agility and touch. Cam Thomas gets that to fall inside.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
Yeah, their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. MP passes to Wolf. Here's Williams. Nets passing it around. On the wing, Williams. Off target from three-point range.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
They've got Young. Also Cam Thomas out there. And it's Wolf in its center. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Young, no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Back to MP. MP with the easy bucket inside.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Pass to Newell. Alexander Walker passes to Krejci. Young looking around. Just 4 to shoot. Yep, it counts. Young's got the lead up to 9 now for the Hawks.
Boy, he's been so efficient in this one. That helps your team in so many ways when you can put it in the basket.
To the inside. MP, good. MP's got 4 this quarter.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And going back a bit, the Nets regaining a lot of their draft picks, Doris, from the Rockets. One of the more interesting trades that we've seen.
Well, they gave away a ton of those picks to acquire James Harden when they believed they had a championship window. And now in recovering them, Brooklyn able to benefit from the draft to try to position themselves for that all-important rebuild.
Back to Young. A 3-ball. Rebound by Williams.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Wolf shot's good.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
And so it's Young who brings it up for the Hawks. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. To the middle. Here's Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Atlanta leading by 7. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks, Kevin. The Hawks are trying to involve everyone to take some of the load off Trae Young. Coach Quinn Snyder said, "We've been intentional about that. Trey can't do this by himself, and he knows that. Frankly, no player can. Figuring out the ways he can be efficient has been the idea, and he's been making those plays. Back to you."
Okay, Allie, thanks. Wolf passes to Young, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Young's got 8 points in the quarter.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Pass to Krejci. From deep. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Young. MP finishes inside.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Young against Young. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Newell. He lobs it up. And Okongwu slams it in.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. MP, no good.
Oh non.
Here's Krejci. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Well, finishing quarter strong. Every coach preaches it. Nice work.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We come back.
I think for Atlanta, they've had a great start to the season as we thought they might. They play together. They play for one another.
And turning our attention to the first half of our game tonight, bit of a tough start for the Brooklyn Nets. Thanks for joining us.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half, got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
On the court right now for the Hawks. The post pairing, Johnson along with Porzingis. Young is out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Krejci in at the 3, the small forward. And we've heard some coaches complaining about players getting away with traveling. Is that something, Greg, the league needs to clean up?
Well, it's inevitable that a few of those calls are going to be missed. But listen, you'd rather have that than officials whistling travels that didn't happen.
Young passes to Porzingis. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Nick Claxton.
You simply have to respect the shooting touch with Porzingis. That time, he gets the defender closing out, but nowhere near in time.
Doris, you mentioned that you value the way Porzingis is able to neutralize shot blocker.
There is value to a big step away into the three-point line and stretch your defense to a place you are uncomfortable with. And then on the other end of the floor, this guy provides elite rim protection and rebounding. You have to respect the two-way ability of Kristaps Porzingis.
Creativity and shot-making ability to spare. Trae Young is getting loose tonight.
Nets passing it around. Count it, and the Atlanta leaders have cut down to 3 points on the bucket from Young. Young's got 26 points. The Hawks have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Down low, here's Porzingis. Pass to Krejci. Here's the screen. Now, Alexander Walker. He has yet to score, and it's good, 2 points.
Terrific move. He sees the opening and doesn't hesitate.
And so, Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Nets have gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter. Young. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
Il faut rattraper tout ça.
On the inside, they've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Et tous les fans qui sont dans l'arène, qui sont dans le stade.
Young against Young. Rebound, Brooklyn.
Taking what the defense gives you, exactly the shot you want, just doesn't go in.
Back to MP. That's good. It's
Allez, on
Thomas picking up the
rattrape tout
assist.
ça.
Thomas got 6 assists in the game.
What an incredible game so far for MP. He's showing no signs of slowing down.
Out to the right wing. Here's
Qu'est-ce que tu fais,
Krejci.
toi?
No good with the triple. Brooklyn trailing. In GA, the Hawks going young, trying to build a sustainable model for success.
On a rattrapé.
Most of the starters not yet
Maintenant, il faut aggraver.
their prime, so there's going to be some growing pains, but they're
Oui, on
showing
y croit.
plenty of promise.
Young against MP. Pass to Porzingis. Over Claxton.
Voilà.
And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
No one near him on that one, and I'm not sure why he felt like he needed to fade away.
Parfait.
He's had a one-track mind this quarter, and
45
that is
48.
score the basketball.
The Hawks trail by 3. And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
And no doubt, coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Williams, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. And it's Johnson in for Thomas. Then for the Hawks, Okongwu's checked in for Johnson. And it's Kennard in for Young. Porzingis is double. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And the Hawks with possession here. Kennard with the ball. And Young picks him up defensively.
What assertive play by Luke Kennard in the painted area doing work.
Outside Wilson. At the elbow, it's MP. Oh, that's a
Really good.
monster jam by MP.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Parfait, les gars.
Boy, as
On
tight
peut
as this
continuer.
one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down for you
Joli.
guys.
Johnson gets the
Voilà.
bucket.
Continue comme ça.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
With the step back. Here's Kennard. The layup missed.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change. These defenders had better start closing
Bien, 9
on
points
shooting.
d'écart.
We've got 22 seconds left in the third. Kennard, the pass to Alexander Walker. To stop the run.
Tu fais toi.
Brooklyn with the rebound.
Tu rates.
They host the 76ers after this game. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home.
Feeling
11
it.
points.
No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right
Bien
now.
tiré et validé.
Percentage from the field.
And B getting it done for the Brooklyn Nets. They kept going to him again and again. And he delivered with a monster quarter.
Parfait.
A chance now to hear Coach Quinn Snyder talking to his team moments ago in the huddle.
One of the biggest things is not to react to anything. Okay, get to the next play and get the defensive boards.
Il faut continuer comme ça, les gars. 8 points d'écart. Allez. On est à la 4e période.
Here's Young. Johnson kicks to Young. Fires the 3. Brooklyn with the rebound. Claxton's got 4 rebounds in this game. Thomas is out there with Young. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Wilson in at the small forward. So that's the Nets 5. Clock at 6. And there's the 3.
We have watched Cam Thomas become more and more aggressive from three-point territory.
Young against MP. Young. Layup no good.
This guy's such a talented finisher, but the D does just enough.
Lays it in off the window.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
And here's Young. Porzingis sets the pick for Johnson. Oh, a beautiful finish off that spectacular reverse.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have a reverse in their arsenal.
J'ai marqué 42 points
You
dans ce
see
match.
how MP has really improved his
Et j'ai un
craft.
A. Ça veut dire que le coach il est content.
Here's Johnson. Porzingis sets the pick for Johnson. And the three misses. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Thomas.
Tire et tu marques.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Et 30 secondes, un peu moins maintenant.
Porzingis against Claxton. And he sinks the fadeaway J.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Nets.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this was a great team effort by everyone.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important. Here tonight, tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for MP.
Tire et tu marques.
Just stand aside and let the man work.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
Johnson surveying the floor. Not that time. It won't go. Young. And the layup is good.
When you allow good scores to get out contested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention
Voilà,
and focus
on a
all
réussi
night
à vous
long.
battre.
And
Ça n'a
so
pas
it's
été facile.
Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that
XP il augmente. J'ai des fans. En tant qu'avec l'équipe 40%, ouais, ok. C'est correct.
If you do make them try soaking, then yeah, flash fry, dry, and fry again. That crunchy outside, tender inside.
All right, cut it out. I'm starting to get hungry. Gotta go get some more seasoning.
Alors, si tu as des questions, n'hésite pas à rester passionné dans ce que tu fais. Fin de la vidéo.